So you want to make it big on YouTube. But let's be honest, staring at 0 subscribers can feel, well, overwhelming. It seems like this huge, confusing mountain to climb. In this explainer, we're going to cut right through all that noise. We're giving you a clear, actionable game plan built from what the experts and the creators who've actually made it do.
All right, here's our roadmap. We've broken this down into 5 key stages. First, we'll look at why most YouTubers fail, so you can sidestep those common traps. Then, we'll get into finding your profitable passion, making content that people actually stick around for, getting your videos discovered, and finally, the long haul, turning this whole thing into a real, sustainable career. Let's get started.
Okay, before we even dream about success, we have to get real about why so many channels just fizzle out. Knowing these pitfalls, really understanding them, is your first line of defense.
So, what do you think it is? What's the #1 killer of new YouTube channels? I'll tell you right now, it's not about luck, and it's not about having the fanciest camera money can buy. The real reasons are way more common, and the good news? They're totally in your control.
9 times out of 10, it boils down to one of these things. So many people treat YouTube like a get-rich-quick scheme. They expect instant success, and when it doesn't happen in like a month, they quit. Others just don't have that fire, that passion to push through the burnout, which, trust me, is gonna happen. But maybe the biggest killer is just stagnation, not getting better, not improving your content, and especially not fixing your audio quality.
I love this quote from a Reddit user because it completely reframes the whole idea of failure. You haven't failed if a video gets low views. You've only failed if you give up completely. You have to shift your mindset. Success isn't just about getting to the top of the mountain. It's about learning to love the climb itself. And that whole love the climb thing, that perseverance, it has to be powered by something real. And that fuel, that's your niche. It's that perfect sweet spot where the thing you absolutely love to talk about meets what an audience is dying to watch.
So let's define that really quick. A niche isn't just a big, broad topic like movies. No, it's about serving a very specific audience with super targeted content. As a new creator, that focus, that's your secret weapon.
And here's the classic mistake almost everyone makes. They start way too broad. You just can't compete in a massive category like gaming from day one. It's impossible. The winning move is to go deep, then go broad. Become the person for retro JRPG reviews. Build a loyal following that trusts you, and then, once you have that foundation, you can start to branch out.
Now, passion is everything, but you also got to be smart. Check this out. This table shows the average CPM. That's basically what advertisers pay for every 1,000 views. Why is a niche like making money online worth so much more than gaming? Well, think about it. An audience watching a video about investing is way more likely to buy a high-ticket product. And advertisers will pay a huge premium to get in front of those people.
But, and this is a big but, a high CPM means absolutely nothing if you quit. No amount of money down the road can replace real, genuine passion. In those early days when you've got like 10 views and you feel like you're talking to an empty room, passion is the only thing that's going to keep you from hitting delete on your channel.
All right, so you've found your niche. Now it's time to actually build something. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of making videos that don't just get a click, but actually keep someone glued to their screen from beginning to end.
Look, a video that people watch all the way through isn't an accident. It's engineered. You need a powerful hook in the first 15 seconds to stop them from scrolling. Then, you clearly state the value. What are they going to get out of this? Then, you deliver on that promise. And finally, you end with one clear call to action. This right here, this is your blueprint.
Now, here's a huge myth we need to bust. You do not need a multi-$1,000 camera and a pro lighting setup to start. Viewers are actually pretty forgiving of video that isn't perfect, as long as the content itself is good.
But while they'll forgive some grainy footage, they have absolutely zero tolerance for bad audio. If it's echoey, muffled, or full of static, they're gone, instantly. If you have any budget at all, just a little bit, spend it on a decent microphone. Seriously, nothing screams amateur faster than terrible audio.
So, you did it. You made a great video, and the audio is crystal clear. Awesome. Now, how do you get people to actually see it? This is where packaging, your title and your thumbnail, becomes everything.
I saw a creator say this, and it's perfect. Discovery isn't about one magic trick. It's a numbers game. You're just looking for a tiny edge anywhere you can find it. A slightly better title, a more clickable thumbnail, better tags. All those little things add up to a massive advantage. You have to think of your title and thumbnail as one single advertisement for your video. Look at the difference here. My trip to Italy. That's a diary entry. Who cares? But I spent 7 days in Italy and only ate this? Now that's a story. It creates a question, a curiosity gap that your brain just needs to have answered. And the only way to answer it is to click. And the best thumbnails, they all follow the same basic science. They use high contrast colors to pop off the page. They have an expressive human face to create an emotional link. And they use just a few big, bold words that tell you what the video's about in a split second. It's all about clarity and emotion.
Okay, last section. Let's talk about the long game. Because being a YouTuber isn't about getting one viral video. It's about building a real, sustainable system that can actually support you. So, to make money from ads, you have to get into the YouTube Partner Program. And there are rules. You need at least 1,000 subscribers, and you need 4,000 hours of watch time over the last year. Hitting these numbers? Well, it takes time and a whole lot of consistency.
But here's the real pro move. The smartest creators never, ever rely just on AdSense. That ad revenue goes up and down. It's totally unpredictable. They build a real business around their channel with affiliate links, brand sponsorships, channel memberships, you name it. Relying on one income stream is a job. Building several, that's a career.
And just to really hammer home what a grind this is, remember this number, 5 years. That's how long it took Mr. Beast, the single biggest YouTuber on the entire planet, to have his major breakthrough. For 5 years, he was making videos, grinding it out, before his channel really, truly exploded.
And that's really what it all comes down to. Success on YouTube is a marathon, not a sprint. You have the blueprint now. You know the path, from finding your niche all the way to building a business. The road is laid out for you. But it all comes down to one final, crucial question you have to ask yourself. Do you have the passion to walk it?